Good morning, everyone. My name is Richard Lewis Brown, and today is April 28th, 2021. I seek your support to be the new Local 1000 president. The ballots were sent out. You should have received your ballot by now. If you haven't, please contact Local 1000 Elections at seiu1000.org. Email them, CC me on the email, richardtherill7437@gmail.com. I want to have a track record of this. You can also call the union. Whoever you speak to at the union, make sure you get their name and record the date that you talk to that person. Okay, so today's April 28th, 2021. I'm Richard Lewis Brown. I'm the only candidate that's going to reduce your dues by 50%, get us out of politics, and unify our union. Today's video is about Yvonne Walker, the racist. Why is she being racist to our non-members who are white people who belong to the Republican Party? Yvonne Walker is being racist to these non-members who are white who belong to the Republican Party because that's how she keeps control of the union. And then she protects her racist ways by saying that we should be involved in Black Lives Matter and saying that we should protect Asians from hate violence. But that's just a cover because she knows what she's really doing is, quote, silencing the voice of white people who oppose her. Because these people are white and they belong to the Republican Party, she's not going to allow them to vote. And that's why she sent out that secret email, April 2nd, about 10 o'clock in the morning, telling non-members, you have up to April 6th, or, quote, have your membership application received prior to April 7th in order to be eligible to vote in this election. That's because she's being racist towards these white people, okay? And it's voter restriction, voter suppression, silencing their voice, which is just the opposite of when she has her political conversations about Black Lives Matter, racial justice, because she's trying to get black people to have a voice in our country by first not being treated with this harsh brutality by police, okay? So this is why she's doing these things, but yet the reality is she's a hypocrite. And she's treating these white people who are Republicans, who are non-members, with a lack of respect. Can you imagine if our union had a white man running? A white man running our union, a Republican, and most of the non-members, 99% of the non-members were black people. And because of his political stances, the black people either couldn't afford to pay membership dues or they would not support his political views. And then he would send out a secret email to them and tell them, you got basically 5 days to become members to vote in this election. And he's running for re-election. There would be an outcry all across this country. Okay, and all the white people who call themselves woke white people, these woke Democrats, would be running to black folks' rescue. Okay, that's what would happen. That's exactly what would happen. But because Yvonne Walker is a black woman, she can be racist towards white people who belong to the Republican Party, who are non-members in our union. Just look at our contract cover. Look at all the minority faces you see. You would think our union is composed of nothing but minorities when more than half our union are white people. See, that tells you where her mind's at. That tells you how she feels about white people who belong to the Republican Party, who are our non-members. She doesn't want you voting. She doesn't want to hear your voice, because she knows that you don't support her political views, and she knows that you don't believe that politicians are our bosses, okay? And this is why she's doing everything she can, and she's been doing this since 2008, silencing your voice. You know, when the Republican Governor Schwarzenegger was in, she screamed in an outcry, this is outrageous that we're losing 3 days a month, furlough. But when Jerry Brown, the Democrat, said give up our money on 2 different occasions, and this Democrat, Gavin, says give up your money 2 days for 2 straight fiscal years, she was more than glad to bend over for them and give up your money. Okay? So when I say that she's being racist, I want people to understand something. Black people really can't be racist in America because we don't have a damn thing. We don't own banks. We may own 1 or 2. We ain't running anything. You don't see our faces on dollar bills, on this currency, except for the Harriet Tubman that may come out. Okay, we came over as slaves, 99% of us. So, to be prejudiced against someone because of their skin color is one thing. To be racist means you're in a system of power and control, and you can inflict pain upon others because you don't find them as to be your equal because of your skin color. Here's the exception. Yvonne Walker is a black woman who's in a position of power and influence, and she can inflict pain and suffering upon someone that she views to not be her equal, or views someone that will vote her out of office. In this case, in this special case, this black woman is being racist. She has the power, the control, the influence to keep white people from voting because they're white and because they're Republican. Hope you got some education this morning. Hope you're listening. And I'm the only candidate that will call her out for her nonsense. And this is why she tried to keep these white people from voting, because she knew that a lot of white people who were Republicans, and I mean a lot of them, they were coming out to vote for me so I could get her out of office. But they were going to wait till the last minute. Now, I asked people, I said, don't wait till the last minute, because I knew she would pull a stunt like this. I didn't think I would catch her. Even though people have been sending me stuff all the time, this time she got caught in a secret email. Anyway, she got caught. She's being racist to these white people who belong to the Republican Party. Other candidates won't call her out for it. Sophia Perkins, Tony Owens, now they're too professional. They won't do it. I'm not trying to be so professional. I'm trying to give it to you straight. I'm not trying to give it to you straight. I'm giving it to you straight. Okay? And a lot of white people who want to call Yvonne out for her nonsense are afraid of being called racist. Because in the society we're in today, some of these white people are trying to act like they're so woke and they're so cool and Black Lives Matter and black this and black that. When I know deep in my heart, some of these white people who are acting this way don't give a damn about black people. But it's politically correct. You probably save your business from being looted, even though not all black people loot. But, white people are running a safety. Let's make these black folks feel like they're important. But deep down inside, they don't care about you. They don't care about me either. But I still love the country. I'll still die for this country. It's the country I was born in, country I was raised in. Get in where you fit in, okay? But the fact is, Yvonne Walker is being racist to white people who are Republicans, who are our non-members. That's what she's doing. And that's how she's maintained her power over the years. And these white people who are Republicans, who are non-members, you've let her get away with this all of these years? You're just going to sit still and let her do this to you? What kind of white person are you? Don't make the white people I know. The white people I know, they'll fight you all the way back to Europe. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you allowing this person to treat you like that? Don't you have your self-esteem? Where's your self-confidence at? I can see if you're black from the ghetto and you don't have any self-confidence, and you got drugs and crime all around you, you just give up on yourself. Oh, I can see it. I can see that. Oh, I know that. But I don't understand why white people in our union have just given up. Why aren't you fighting this person? Huh? You gonna let her just dictate the pace to you? Okay? Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, Miguel, he's supporting Yvonne. But this is really about Yvonne. Okay, this video is about Yvonne Walker. Okay? This is about Yvonne being racist to white people who are Republicans, who are our non-members. Okay? 99% of them. Okay? And yeah, Yvonne put Miguel and all these other people on the ticket, on the ballot, to confuse you, to ensure that MTC, their slate, doesn't get reelected. Okay? I'm here to tell you something. To white people in Local 1000 who are non-members, and even our white people who are dues-paying members, who are Republicans, this is what she's doing to you. She does not care about you. She doesn't. And then she'll stick it in your face about Black Lives Matter, and let's protect the Asians, and let's have open borders. They fight for 15. All these left-wing democratic issues. But she's being prejudiced to you. But in this case, she can actually be racist because she can control the outcome because she can cheat in the election. He said, well, how do you know that? Mark my word on April 28th, 2021. Do you think all those ballots that are going to come in from, quote, members who really voted like that? Really? So you're telling me that they're going to verify every ballot against every return envelope with that signature, and they're going to send out a letter to those members to verify that that's how they voted? Really? Is that what you think? They're not going to do it until an elections protest sent to them. because she's racist and she doesn't want to, quote, allow these white people who are non-members, who are Republicans, to vote. So if she does that, then what else will she do? She'll do anything and everything to keep her power. But I'm the only person that tells you these things. Do you think I like telling you this? I told you, don't ever lose hope. I've never lost hope in this country. I've kind of wondered when our country will ever really unify. I've wondered that. But I haven't lost hope. I'm telling people who are non-members, you better CC me on the email and contact our Local 1000 elections. Yvonne Walker has told the Local 1000 elections committee, the people that she appointed, Paul Koch, I'm talking to you, that when you respond to those emails, don't tell them that there was an April 7th, prior to April 7th deadline. Just say they're outside the window. Because she's being slick. And Paul Koch, you're being slick. But that slick stunt ain't going to work this time. Now, I know you're watching these videos, Paul Koch, Yvonne Walker. Do you think I'm afraid? See, you've punked and you've manipulated and you've pushed around so many people. You can't punk me. You can't manipulate me. You're not smarter than me. You think because those attorneys are telling you things you can do, that you can just wiggle your way around everything? That isn't going to work. You think with all the stuff you talk, Yvonne Walker, about unions for all, and we're all in this together, that you would allow people, as per Carmen Ledesma, you would allow people to vote up to the last minute the way you do when you want to ratify and pass a contract. You would try to give them as much time as possible to sign up, because per the policy file, a new member can vote. A new member is in good standing when the application is received by the union. You're stopping it by April 6th, which is waiting a month and a half from the the May 20th deadline to return the ballots. You can ask for a duplicate ballot on May 3rd, last day on May 7th. May 7th is plenty enough time for a person to become a member, have the application received by the union, get a ballot, and return it back. But Yvonne Walker, you're so racist, and you're trying to make sure that these white people who are Republicans, non-members, who want to sign up to vote for Richard Lewis Brown, you're going to make sure that they can't do it. You think you're being slick. Now, you tried this stunt before in the past. You never got caught. You never got caught. I'm telling you, in the name of God through Jesus, I'm telling you, don't pull this slick stuff. You're already trying to pull it. You're going to get caught this time. I'm warning you. I'm putting it in the air. Let the spirit world acknowledge this. You're cheating. All this corruption you've been doing, while your CFO has to leave all of a sudden by May 31st, Steve Smith. You think I knew about that? I know a lot of things, but I just don't say it all. I'm calling you out. You're a hypocrite. You're being racist to white people who are Republicans, who are non-members of our union. They know you're being racist towards them because they know they're not being treated fairly. And I can't believe that these white people are just sitting still and just taking this stuff. I just can't believe it. I don't know. Maybe they just feel like, the union is beneath them because they have a person who's leading them, who's black, who's racist against them. But they just can't prove it, and they say it, it's going to make them look bad. Maybe that's what it is. You're trying to win and make sure that you can support Gavin Newsom in his attempt to, get reelected again, because the recall is coming. The recall is here. I guarantee you, when I win this election, Gavin Newsom, you don't have any money coming from us. You don't have nothing coming from us. You, SEIU International, and all these people on Facebook who saying I'm trying to defund and deregulate the union. Yeah, I'm not trying to defund anything. What I'm going to do is create a new culture for Local 1000. And we're not going to be on our knees begging these politicians for anything. But the first thing is, this election that you're trying to cheat and manipulate, I got eyes and ears everywhere, Yvonne Walker, and this racist, hypocritical leadership you're displaying, trying to keep the non-members, the white people who are Republicans, from voting. You really don't know where this is going, but I do. I do. You're caught. You should stop. You should contact those people again by email and say, you can become a member and you can vote in this election. See, if you were really trying to unify the union, if you really cared about people's voices, then you would do that. But see, you don't care about these white people because you're being racist towards these white people because you're in a position of power and influence. But yet, those same white folks in Georgia who were doing the stunts they're doing to, quote, slow down black folks from voting, you're in an uproar about that. See, you are a true hypocrite. Or, as some people say, Richard, she's just a politician. And this is why our union shouldn't be involved in politics, because it's a bunch of BS. I got more coming for you, Yvonne Walker. You got the right one on you. And you can send Francisca Pass to call me bastard. You can send Scott B. Smith to say I'm trying to destroy the union and that they should do this to me and they should do that to me. You can send all them little sycophants you got towards my direction. And I'm going to send their ass right back to you. Okay? You can let Francisca Pass call me a bastard. That's a derogatory term. You let her call me a bastard? But if I called her the B word in return, I would be thrown out the union. See, this is a hypocrite that you are. You're using the fact that you're black and you're a woman and you're doubling down. But you think no one will call you out on it. Trust me. Mama's black boy, I'm going to call you on your nonsense. You full of it. You talking about Black Lives Matter, but yet you treating white people who are Republicans, who are now members, with this type of love and respect. No, you're not treating them with any love and respect. No type of equality. You're full of it. That's why I say you don't represent the black community. You never have. And you want to have a racial justice conversation. Why don't you have a financial justice conversation and protect white people's money? If you protect white folks' money, I'd be part of that group. My money would be protected too. But you don't care about financial justice. The only thing you care about is your own selfishness, your own selfish ways to, enrich yourself. That's who you are. Okay. I'm saying what I have to say. I'm standing by all of my statements. If you want to come for me, come for me. Because I'm coming for you. I'm getting you out of office. There will be an elections protest, but it's going to really shake you up. And you're going to have to verify every vote. And that's where you're going to run yourself into a problem. Richard Lewis Brown, April 28th, 2021. I seek your support being the local 1000 president. Do not lose hope. You want to contact me, 408-207-2339. Reach me at email, richardthereal7437@gmail.com. If you don't think I work for the state of California, reach me at my work email, rbrown@treasurer.ca.gov. Thank you and make it a great day in the state of California.